Once upon a time, the democratic act of voting looked like this. In many ways, this is unchanged. Except now, this is where many new voters are first doing politics, as parties grapple to engage voters online and on the streets. On this one, the focus is not on voting. Well, not yet. This is the time of year when brands go to war to appeal to consumers. And they're not the only ones. With 3 million young voters undecided, political parties are under pressure to appeal to them and show that they are offering the best deal. But they may need to ensure young voters know who they are first. All of these parties here are going to be putting themselves up for general election next year. Will you be voting?
It depends what it's for, really.
Do you recognise any of these logos or brands?
Yeah.
Which one do you recognise?
UKIP.
UKIP?
Yeah.
Do you recognise any of the others?
No.
Do you recognise any of these logos or brands?
UKIP.
Anyone else?
Obviously that's the Red Rose of England, yeah? Oh, it's Labour, is it Labour?
You've got Conservative Party, Labour, Lib Dems, UKIP and the Greens.
But even young people who are engaged in politics have disengaged from parties.
I feel all the parties are ignoring us, yeah, I do, because I feel like the parties that are currently there at the moment, they're not representing working class people. They haven't come from that kind of background. They're just, yeah, they're in it for the profit, they're not in it for people.
But today's research found that over 3/4 of 18 to 25-year-olds did intend to vote. But only 48% of young males said they're interested in politics, and this falls to just under a third for young women. And as for the issues that concern them, topping the list was the cost of living, followed by affordable housing, and half worry about online privacy. The success of Scotland's referendum, many hope, is proof that youngsters across the UK can be energised.
One thing we can learn from the Scottish referendum is that we need to bring politics to people. So we need to, where all these young people are, which are not studying at university or in college, we need to come to them.
With the election up for grabs, any party able to talk to young people on new platforms has an advantage, making their sale to 3 million undecided voters.